Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. During the Blossom Dance Festival, whatever the name is specifically, there's a bit of stuff that can be grinded and done that will be time limited, I believe, so I want to get some of that done. I will probably use it as an opportunity to practice other weapons, like trying some different stuff instead of insect glaive again. But I mean, I have to start with this because I forgot. Oh yeah, no, that's not. Yeah, that's really bad. I mean, I imagine it's a solved game. I mean, that worked. Perfect. Only B though. I think I got. Did I get an A once? Either way, it's fun to do occasionally. The first throw was really bad. But yeah, I might do new it's gonna be a lot of the same monsters. There's nothing new to hunt. And I need to grind a couple repetitions. Because I think these two are the things I need to grind to get Blossom Dance catalogs and Blossom tickets, which are for interesting stuff. I forgot to check, actually. I didn't check the Palico either. I haven't checked if there's a Blossom Dance. The most important thing is unlocking this, because then I can use it whenever. It's always great. Ooh, that might be an upgrade that's worth doing. Sleep is nice, it doesn't trigger very often, but paralysis is also useful. See, I don't like either of these. It's not funny. Yeah. Like, it's over the top, but I don't know, I don't find it very funny. But I need to use a different weapon if I want to practice a different weapon. I could do gunlance. I have a gunlance in my crafted weapons catalog. I actually have two. I can go with this one. So I think today we'll just be relaxed hunting. I hate how big that is. Wow. Just covers everything. But relaxing hunting. I don't think I'm eating this menu because it's expensive. I'd rather just eat meat. But relaxed hunting with no particular goals, but practice. That's the only sort of goal. But I do want to beat some of these, make sure I've beaten some of these other options. I don't know if the yeah, this is just a rusted weapon shard target, which is not very useful. I still think I haven't hunted it yet. So I'm going to start with this and then go towards these two. But it should be fun. I'm thinking that it's... I mean, it's never going to be better. Like, I doubt there's ever going to be a Monster Hunter game again that is mostly feature complete. I don't know if there ever was. I don't know the release like how Generations and Monster Hunter 4 released, whether they released with everything, like more than the last few games on, like whether there was more on release. I want to mount. Thank you. Like, I don't know how the amount of content has changed. Like, whether it's the same amount or less. My default assumption is less. Though, my impression is that Monster Hunter, like, 1 probably had less content on release. And if it didn't, then it had less variety at the very least. And then... yeah, that's the only combo that I kind of know. And even then, I don't know it very well. I should be shielding to shield. I stepped forward more than I thought there. I really don't know how to use the shelling for anything but the combo, like this extended combo. It's so hard to hit sometimes. And that's the only other thing that I kind of know how to do. Like, but this is the only... I have to I have to press Y, B. Forgot. Because it steps so far forward. It actually... the evade extender feels really good. It feels a lot better than I think. Like, Lance... like, for... Sunbreak... Lance didn't feel very good with evade extender, to me. Like, it didn't feel great. I don't know what it was, but it didn't feel great. Where this, it feels a lot better. I'm not using whatever the far left element is. Okay, stop. Stop. Just for a second. It's one of those things with this game, this series, where there's a lot with every weapon. Okay, right trigger, set is Wyvern Fire, the far left gauge. Right trigger YB, which I think I know how that works. Use 1/2 your Wyvern's Fire gauge and unleash the Wyvern's Fire. Penetrates. Drake Auger is that one, okay. Well, it was left trigger and this. Because that's Rising Slash. Oh, right trigger. Okay, my bad. That's actually pretty simple. So I go here. Can I do this? Yes. That's a very satisfying wake up. I should be doing Lance as well, though. Because Lance has some interesting... there's some interesting stuff about Lance. Like the triple poke is kind of neat. In the most mundane way. instead of poking once, it pokes 3 times. Or like poke, 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 I think is what it was. I like this. I think the helmet's a little bit big, but I think it works with the rest better than I thought. It clips a little bit, which isn't ideal, but... Oh, that was neat. I'm gonna look at lances for a bit. Because I don't know, there's something appealing about them. Yeah, weapon. Ideally, because Zoshi is very frustrating. Guard up is the ideal. That's a high rank Gravios skull, probably. There is a Gravios quest. So that's not a bad choice to work towards. The Arkveld gives guard 3 as well. That's interesting. I guess it loses a level of guard in exchange for 90 raw, minus 10 affinity, minus 120 dragon element, worse sharpness, and better slots. It feels bad to be guard 2, but I imagine 1 level of guard is actually pretty easy to get. Oh, I imagine there's some satisfying, like, draw-based, aesthetically satisfying draw-based lance build. I'm not gonna fight... Oh, actually. I was gonna say I'm not gonna fight something that's weak to fire, but... I'm pretty sure Lala Barina, despite being red, is weak to fire. This might be a bit more expensive than I should be investing. I could have forged it, but I've already committed. I do like the tune there. Yeah, that's fine. The new Udra gem is a bit expensive. I'm gonna let it play for the last one. I'm gonna let it play for this. I've seen it before, but... It's like, always... It would be fun if it was a bit more varied. It would be wasteful, it would be pointless, because it's not that important, because most people will skip it most of the time. Like a bit more varied, so that it actually reflected the weapon you were making, would be kind of nice. Well, was that worth a lame gem? Doubt it, but... Okay, I've tried Lance once in the open beta 2. I don't think I've tried it since. Or maybe I tried it for once in open beta 1? Can't remember. No, I definitely only tried it in open beta 1. Because I really didn't want to try open beta 2. Please, thank you. Pick me up. Pick me up. Thank you. I really like the starting mount. It feels too reliable to me, like too easy to achieve. So it's a bit of a repetitive start to every single fight. Boy, this one is pretty cool. But why did they put the weapon away there? Oh, cool. I have no idea what I'm doing. Other than the triple stab, that's all that I know. So, guard dash, dash, attack. What? Oh, was that because I slid, or was that how that's supposed to work? The guard thrust is that. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. And then what? This is... yes, that is high. Can I shield bash? Can I do a whole shield bash? Oh, is this an auto counter? I forgot about that. I don't know, I don't hate it, but that's a little... unfortunate timing. I should just be shielding more, but... yeah, that slope on the charge is a bit awkward. I don't know how I feel about this, like, counter. Where you just sort of shield and you get damage in. Like, unless I'm missing something, it feels a bit odd. Because I don't know, my impression was always that you have to make the decision. Damage or shield. Bad idea to try to charge again. I don't think it's necessarily bad, because I don't play it. I don't know enough about the lance in previous games to really make any judgments. It just feels odd. And it's a bash, too. I hate... oh, wow. Okay. Interesting there. I was gonna say I hate the sliding. I do like when you time it pretty well. Like, I don't know, if the counter slam was completely safe, like it's still the same as if you're guarding, and you had to time it maybe? Or maybe if you time it you do more damage is what it is. I don't know. Just give me the mount. I don't know, it feels weird to have free damage, basically. With the expense being stamina that you would guard with anyway. I don't know, maybe there's some negative to it. Maybe there's some... maybe it's necessary for it to be competitive damage-wise for whatever reason. I kind of doubt it. It's interesting that its head is harder to wound. It's a pretty good wound. I'm probably missing this, like, sweeping stuff. And, like... stuff like that that you can take advantage of. There's a charge counter. Is that an offset? That didn't do that much damage. Did I mess it up? I do like being able to turn quickly. Like, it actually spins at like a high enough... It spins fast enough to not be really awkward. I kind of just want to see how that works. Yes, it auto-triggers. No, I was facing the wrong direction. If you hold it too long, it will automatically trigger. I don't know about that. Maybe, there's probably something that I'm missing. I was clearly not in range of being hit there. It does just keep jumping at me. I should just accept that. It's a pretty awkward wound break. Like, it doesn't have much vertical. It has some vertical at least, but it does have a lot of... It is good when it hits. Like this... I don't use the high thrust much. It's... Obviously it's slower, because I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't feel that... Like, it feels impactful, which is nice. Like, it felt a bit flashier than I would have expected. That could be because it's fire, and the fire is adding more flash, literally, to it. But it is odd to me. That was not quick. That was very slow. But it's... I imagine it probably has more broad appeal. Because it has that little bit more oomph to it, and isn't primarily stab, 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 block, block, block type. Well, it's still heavy on the stabbing and the blocking, but... So this guy gives a lot of ingredients. I'm not going to do that with this weapon. Mizu, this guy's resistant to fire, probably? Oh, he's not resistant, huh. I'm surprised that it's not resistant. It's the other one. Yes, the other one's resistant to fire for sure. I'm gonna have to eat. Yeah. I should have well done steaks. I have not used mantles. There was an update where one of the mantles got nerfed. I don't even think I have unlocked that mantle, so I actually should be doing that quest at some point. Not that I'm going to use it, but... What can I do from guard? Like, from guard, I can counter, charge counter, guard dash. Guard dash is this. It doesn't do damage, it's just a hop. Okay, but it can follow up with an attack. Two types of attacks. Oh, I guess if you... Even if the guard is still up, it doesn't guard if you've held it too long, probably? Is what that looked like. Well, they really let me get into that guard quickly. I'm surprised. Like, it goes into the guard very fast after the triple stab. Okay, that's a grab, right? Yep. And I have nothing to escape with because I forgot to grab stuff. Can I guard this? Nice. I mean, that's just really strong as always. I imagine the guard 3 helps a lot, but that was my bad. Yeah, you can get into the guard way quicker than I would have expected. It's kind of crazy. It's not accepting my YB. Okay, that's annoying. Pressing the right trigger. Wait, can I press that after I get... Okay, so I can do the guard counter after I get hit to do a stronger attack? I could read, and that would probably help me understand, but... I'm much more likely to understand it properly if I interact with it and try to figure it out myself. Kind of didn't expect that to be the mount. It's a pretty good mounted finisher. Except for how it ends with the weapon being sheathed like that. I didn't spin because I didn't hold left trigger. Interesting. I was sort of assuming that the lance would, the upward stab would also just triple stab. But it doesn't. You go 1, 2. You get a big final stab instead of 2, 3 triple stab. Interesting. I wonder why they didn't just go with the simple choice and make them both just be triple stabs at the end. It's good that there's a difference. I wonder why they decided to make it not the same. I really like throwing stuff. This is definitely just going to hit the stuff that's in the way, though. So it's definitely not going to go where I want it to go. And it's going to take too long to get to where I would want it to go anyway. Please, no, it got in range. What a waste. Good, it hit. I should have tried to... sneak attack. I wish I was playing Insect Glaive right now, though. Because then I wouldn't be stuck right here. I can charge that. Is that the charge counter? Like, does that combo into the charge counter? Yeah, it does. Interesting. Wonder why. I wonder why they want it to charge combo into that. I mean, it's more versatile. I can't see what's happening. Oh, I did get hit, technically. I thought I dodged it. Okay, that was confusing. Come on, how did I not hit the wound? There it is. What is it? Oh, it's leaving. Kind of wish there was a... Oh, there is actually a crack there for it to go through. It just doesn't look like it travels through it when it does, because I think it looks like it enters higher. But it's kind of... I'm definitely missing many elements on the lance. Like, I'm not using the wide sweeps at all. Yeah, I'm moving. I can read. Oh, wait, I can't read, can I? Oh, no, I can. Good. Mid, high, leaping. Leaping? Huh. Wide sweep during combo. Guard, guard dash, shield, leaping thrust, charge, counter. Triggers an automatic counterattack after blocking an attack. Ah. So if you time the release, you get a better attack. You can transition into a power guard with right trigger A. Greatly reduces reaction. So there's an optional super guard. Dash attack, step, turn, finishing thrust. Y after successful guard. Farmed. So the B is more damage. Well. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm gonna try starting with the, what, leaping? And then I need to do... I don't know when I'm supposed to time that. Like, what I'm supposed to be aiming for. I'm gonna give up on that for now. So Oh, you can turn... Okay, that's kind of neat looking. So there's this super guard that drains stamina. One issue with counters to me is learning the timing of all the different ones is always kind of a challenge. One good thing about Monster Hunter is generally, like, from one monster to the next, you don't really have to worry about the parry or counter timings. It's just you have to know at what point in the move it counts as a counter. And then it's relatively easy to transfer between monsters compared to like a Souls-like game where the parry is it's learning the parry timing on all the different attacks is the more difficult part, I believe. Dragon Razor Sharp's not terrible. Oh, a Flare Jewel's really nice. Because if I can get enough levels of Flare, I can use more armor. Not really, because the set bonus for the Guardian Arkfeld armor gives healing, and that's nice. It's nice and cozy. But Flare on other armor sets would still be very useful, so it's good to get at least one decoration. I think I do one more quest. Again, checking this first though, because my memory is that of a goldfish. Ah, yes. I needed to try out the specific attacks after guarding. For which I will pick an easier... I need to do both of these. I mean, this is a good one to practice, but... I don't want to just do the same thing over and over. I have to keep checking here. Okay, that is in 50 minutes. Once I'm done playing this, unless it changes after I do a quest, I will be very frustrated. I will literally leave this open and then save that quest. I won't be hunting it because time doesn't work for me. But yeah, I could just... No, Fire versus Gravios is a bad idea. Yeah, Fire is not Gravios. What does this quest give? Decorations. You know, these are very good. Sushadakabra. Practice. Easy practice monster. To mess with the guard counter and the counter return attack things. I will mess them both up a lot, but I need to try, and this is probably the easiest monster to try it against. Yeah, I don't really have a nearby campsite set up. The only campsite that I remember is one that's underground over here. Here. I don't think that's closer. Well, it wouldn't have been much further. I only did one gunlance. I probably should do more gunlance. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Guard. Quick attack? That's not it. There's no way that's it. So. Okay. Okay, I can dash like that. That's kind of neat. Can you please just hit me with a non-tongue attack? That's the return there. That was not the return, because I'm giving a direction. Huh? Did not push a button there, so that's automatic if I'm just guarding? That's a little silly. So yeah, that is the return thrust. I think I need to not input a direction. If I'm inputting a direction, it doesn't work. No, it does work. It just is awkward to me because I'm bad. Oh yeah, that's awkward. That would have been a good opening, but like that is a lot slower. It does hit pretty hard though. Ooh, and it instantly goes into that. I was facing the wrong direction because I was hoping for the where the impact would occur. Oh, oh, it did work. Nice. So now is guard the counter time. That was not it. That was not it. I'm assuming that, where that flash occurred, is where I need to do it. Okay, I'm really bad. That was it? Okay. I don't know what the timing that was. That was pure chance, but... Let's do one more. Okay. I maybe can understand kind of how that's supposed to work. Just let me pop. Thank you. It's way too... This lance feels very gunlance-y to me. Which, just because like, it feels like every single one of those attacks is like... a shot. Like a gun lance shot. Like a, whatever those are called. I can't... A shell. Like, it feels like it's a shell attack. Yeah, the fact that it combos into the triple thrust is kind of nice. I kind of like it. I'm missing who knows what, but it is fun to just kind of punch a Chatacabra in the face type combat. Like, just sort of fight it right in melee, never step back, just hit it. That noise was kind of unpleasant. It does hit pretty hard, that's kind of neat. Early. Way early. I can charge too. Nope. Yeah, the triple thrust follow-up is pretty good. And the wound, when you can hit it, is very explosive. I prefer it to the insect glaive for sure. Insect glaive can hit stuff on the back of the monster a lot easier and stuff like that, but I think it's pretty good. Less flexible than the switch axe, because the switch axe can use it as a way to regenerate sword gauge, but both of them are, I think they're both pretty good. I think the gun lance is below lances just because it's harder to hit. I have to make sure it didn't leave, because now I have to set a timer. I don't know if I have to leave the game open or if this is like properly real time. But that will not be next time. I will save it as an investigation if I can. Because if I can save it as an investigation, I can fight it 3 times whenever I want, which will be nice. But next time will probably be more of the same monsters. I might try to think of a topic to talk about instead while hunting the same quests to collect components to craft armor. I can probably craft some of the armor though. So Blossom is heavily restricted by obnoxious grinds that I'm not going to do anytime soon. None of those gave tickets. Are the Blossom Dance tickets? What gave those? Oh, the quests. Those are quests only, probably. So yeah, I'll play tomorrow. For me. For me, it will be at least tomorrow when I next play. So there will be new quests to do, and I will be able to get, hopefully, 4 or 5 of these. There's probably going to be the daily reward that will get me one, and then 4 from the rest. Yeah. I like this armor, because it's not the armor I've been using all game. Which, technically I didn't use it all game, I just used it from low rank Arkveld to high rank for the rest of the game after low rank Arkveld. I always had the same, like, chest plate, so. I can do one more barrel bomb, bowling. You can aim in this, so that's actually good. I learned that now. What is it? Okay, yeah, it's just showing that I'm targeting at something even if it's not going to hit anywhere near it. That was kind of what I was hoping for. Ideally it hits. Nice. Aiming helps a bit, I think. Makes it a little bit clearer where it's going to roll. That was pretty bad. Not as bad as it could have been, though. Because it's going to hit some of those, yeah. It could have been worse. It was pretty bad, but it could have been worse. Why are they clapping for themselves? It's fun. It's fun to do occasionally. Jump into the water. But yes. How do I fish? Do I swap to a fishing rod? Yes. Weird. I do like the fish. The fish are kind of cool. I don't know if this is... I don't really know what I'm doing, other than pressing right trigger when it bites. But that will be it. I think that they did not look like they had a head. It looked like it was a headless, like, armor set. Because those shoulders are so tall. Yep. Got a bunch of stuff to grind. I also have other weapons that I can practice, maybe practice. Like, I haven't done hammer in this game. I'm not good at hammer, so that's probably a bad idea. Same with hunting horn. Both of them have the same issue for me. These three are fairly good. I probably should longsword, actually. Longsword's kind of interesting in this game, I think. But that's the future. So, have a nice day. There's a rainbow that I've never looked at. Bye-bye.